Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar and to a beautiful song from RIC HASSANI. So, I came across this song since it was a new release, and it was a release on an acoustic version of this song. And I did my homework there, research, and I saw that it actually came out back in November last year, and the song there was featuring Nicky Jam. So this tutorial here is a tutorial of this first version. I believe it's the first one. And yeah, this song is called Angel. Beautiful song here from RIC HASSANI. So I'm gonna show you two ways of playing this one. First and foremost, it's the picking pattern I'm gonna show you. And that is how I prefer to play this song. But you can also play it with a strumming. Works well. And it's much easier. So it's both ways I'm gonna show you here for this tutorial. So let's start with the capo set on the first fret, and we have kind of 5 chords, actually 4, but when you choose to play the picking we need to go for 5 chords, and so 2 variations of the G. Okay, so yeah, let's start right away with the chords. We have first the C, so that is 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. Alright, next chord is G, so that is 3rd on E, 2nd on A, open D, open G, 3rd B, and 3rd E. And the other variation of G, or it's actually another chord, you can say it's the G but with a B in the bass. So that is 2nd on A, open D, open G, 3rd B, and 3rd E. And you will use that grip or this chord, you can say, when you play the picking. Alright? Then we have the E minor. That is open E, 2nd A, 2nd D, open G, open B, and open E. And the final chord will be D. So that is open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. So there you have the chords here. Alright, so I will start to show you the picking patterns here. And there's actually just 2 different melodies, we can say, for this song. One main melody that is played for the verses and the choruses, and the second one that is played during the pre-choruses. Okay, so we'll start with the main melody here for the verse, and I'm gonna show you the notes for each and every chord. So let's start with the first one based on the C. That part sounds like this. Alright, so that is 3rd on A, open G, open E, and 3rd B. Okay, so that's the C first. Then comes the G part. Sounds like that. And that is 3rd on E, open G, 3rd B, and open G. Right? The next chord is based, or it's the E minor chord. Sounds like this. And that is 2nd on D, open G, 3rd on E, and back to open G. And the final chord for this first round, this melody is based upon 2 rounds. So for the first round, the D is played in one way, and for the second round, the D is played in this other second way. So for the first round, it's played like this. Sorry. Alright, so that is open D together with 2nd E. Then you hit the open D again. And then 3rd E. And 2nd E. Okay, so the first round is played like this slowly. right? The second round is played almost in the exact same way. The C, the G, and the E minor part is the same. So, and then comes the second time we play D, and this time it sounds like this. Okay, so that is open D, second G, second E, and second G. Okay, so I'm gonna play this for you, these two rounds, you can say, of this main melody. So let's go. Alright, so that was, you can say 2 rounds or 1 round or whatever we're gonna call it. It shifts from first and second round when it comes to the D chord. Otherwise, it's the same. So for this intro, you will play that for 2 rounds, and the same goes for the first verse. You will play that for 2 rounds. Okay, so that will be the first verse. Then comes the pre-chorus, and here is where the second kind of melody comes in. Okay, so I'm gonna show you that in the same way, each and every melody, the notes for each and every chord. So let's start with the C first. Sounds like that, right? And I will just mention that this is also divided into 2 different rounds, you can say. So the first round you will play in one way, and the second round you will play in a different way. So yeah, we'll come to that. But yeah, first the C part. That is third on A together with open E. Then comes the open G, third B, and open G. Right? You will play that for 2 times, so then we're gonna play the D part, and that sounds like this. That was 2 rounds as well, and you're gonna play open D together with second E, then second G, second E, and second G. Okay, so to repeat, C 2 times, then D, then we go on to the E minor. Times. That is open E in the bass together with third E top string, then open G, then third E top, and open G. You play that for 2 rounds, so and the next chord, the final chord for this first round, will be this GB chord, the G but with B in the bass. And here you're gonna play the 2nd fret A string. Sounds like that, together with the 3rd fret B. So, and then comes the open G, then 3rd B, and open G. So this final chord here, the GB chord for the first round, was 2nd fret A string together with 3rd fret B, then open G, 3rd B, and open G. Alright, so that was the first round. That round sounds like this, slowly. Then for second round, you will play the same way for C and even for D. So two rounds of C, 2 rounds of D, in the same way as you play the first round. And from E minor, it changes a little bit. The first round will be the same, so you're gonna play first round the same, but the second round you're gonna play. So it's pretty similar there, but different anyway. So it's on the second round you're gonna play open E together with third E. So open E in the bass together with third top string E. Then open G, then third B, and open G. So the E minor part, the first round will be the same as in the first round. So, and the second time you play it will be open E to go to third E in the top string, then open G, and then third B, and open G. And then you just end with the C and just like that. So that is third on A together with open E. All right. So that was the second round. I'm gonna play through all this for you. This pre-chorus melody, both the first and second round, a little bit slower so you hear how it's sound and how it's done. So let's go. Yeah, like that. Always harder to play slow, but yeah, I believe you understand what it's all about here. So that was the pre-chorus melody here. All right, so now we can summarize this song here, how to do that and connect the different parts. So for the first verse, it was 2 rounds of this verse play. Now for the pre-chorus, it's 2 rounds there as well for this new melody we just looked at. And then comes chorus. And for the choruses, like I mentioned earlier, you're gonna play in the same way as you play in the verses. There will be 4 rounds of that, okay? So 4 rounds in the chorus. And then comes a post-chorus played in the same way as the choruses and the verses. So same melody there, but only for 2 rounds, right? Then comes the second verse, and here is where they sing in Spanish or some Latin. And I'm not Spanish speaking by any means, but in the lyrics it's nadie tengo que, yeah, and so on. So I will not go into that anymore. But that is the second verse, and you're gonna play the first part of it. You're gonna play the verse play for 4 rounds, and you're still in the middle of the second verse, and then you're gonna play the pre-chorus parts for 2 rounds. Okay, so 4 rounds of the verse and 2 rounds of the pre-chorus medley. That will be the second verse, and that takes us to the second chorus. It's same way as the other choruses. Only difference here is that it's twice as long. So twice as long as the first chorus. So that means 8 rounds. And then this song ends with a second post-chorus. You're gonna play 4 rounds of the verse play or chorus play or whatever you wanna call it. And after that comes an instrumental finish after the song. And that is another 2 rounds of the verse or chorus play. All right, so that was the song. I promised to show you this strumming pattern that will work for this song through the entire song. And if you grab a C chord, since that is the first chord, it will sound like this. Okay, so down, down, up, clap or mute. You can use the clap or mute. So down, down, up, clap, down. That's the strumming. So okay, so for the verse play, that means 1 C, 1 G, 1 E minor, and 1 D. So alright, and for the pre-chorus part, that will be 2 C's, 2 D's, 2 E minors, and 2 G's for the first round, and then 2 C's, 2 D's, 2 E minor, and 1 down on C, since the C just ended like that for the picking as well. So if we play 2 rounds of this pre-chorus with the strumming, it will sound like this. And that is how you handle the strumming. So I hope this one was helpful for you, this tutorial with RIC HASSANI and the song called Angel. A beautiful song, and give it a try with the picking. Once you get it, it feels pretty comfortable. And yeah, otherwise go for the strumming, and good luck with this one, guys. See you soon, and don't forget, play tuned.